Hey everyone, my name is Brian. After many years of building with Angular, I'm here to help you level up your skills and build better apps. In this quick tutorial, I'll show you how to add beautiful toast-style snack bar notifications using Angular material. We'll even take it a step further and trigger a full-screen help overlay from the snack bar action itself. And the best part? It's lightweight, fully customizable, and you don't need any third-party libraries to make it happen. Let's get started. Now, I already have Angular material installed in this demo project, but if you're starting from scratch, you'll want to run this command first. This gives you access to all of Angular material's components, including the snack bar service and overlay tools we'll be using in this video. Okay, now that we have that installed, let's look at the app we'll be using in this tutorial. It's just got a basic contact form with name, email, and message fields. Now if I click send, even with empty fields, nothing happens. No success message, no error. Let's fix that. Now let's open the component behind that form. All we've got is a form group defined with some simple controls and basic validators. But if you look down here, the function that runs when the form is submitted is completely empty. Now let's look at the template. In the HTML, we've got 3 Angular material form fields and a button to submit the form. This is all connected to that same empty submit function we just saw. Okay, so that's what we're starting with. Let's enhance this form with some simple toast notifications. To add these types of notifications, all we need is Angular Material's MatSnackBar service. So let's create a new field named snackbar. Then we'll use the inject function to inject the snackbar service. This gives us access to a method that will trigger snack bars anywhere in the component. Now, in our submit form method, let's add a condition to check if the form group is valid. If it is, we'll open a snack bar using the service's open method. The first thing we pass in is the message we want to display. The next parameter is a label for the optional action button in the snack bar. By default, this action will close the snack bar. So we'll add a label of dismiss. Now, for the third parameter, we can pass in custom configuration options. By default, snack bars stay visible until they're dismissed, but we want this success message to disappear after a short period of time. We can do that by adding a duration option. I'll set it to 9 seconds here. After that, it should close automatically. All right, the last thing we need to do is reset the form after submission, just to clear everything out. Okay, that should be all we need to show a message when a valid form is submitted. So let's save and try it out. Okay, nothing looks different yet, right? But now I'll fill out the form and click send. And there it is. The success message slides in at the bottom. After 9 seconds, it'll close on its own. Or we can fill out the form again, submit, and click the dismiss button to close it manually. Pretty cool, right? And super easy to implement too. Now let's add a message when the form is invalid as well. I'll add an else block with a different snack bar message. This time, I'll use an action label of OK. And for this message, we'll leave it visible until it's manually dismissed. So I'll skip the duration config. All right, let's save and see how this one works. Now, when we submit an incomplete form, we get an error message with an OK button. And when we click that button, the message disappears. Pretty straightforward, right? But I think this would be even better if these messages were visually different, maybe green for success and red for error. To do that, we can add custom classes to each snack bar. We'll use the panelClass option, which takes an array of class names. Let's add snackbar success for the success message. And snackbar error for the error message. These classes will let us target the snackbar container with custom styles. Next, let's create a style sheet for these styles. We'll add them globally since the snackbar markup is injected outside of our contact form component. Let's call the file MatSnackBar.SCSS. Now I'll add some custom style overrides using Angular Materials specific classes and CSS variables where possible. I'll set the success background to green and the error background to red. Okay, now I just need to include that SCSS partial along with the rest of the global styles. I'll open the global style sheet and add the import line. All right, that should be all we need to style the snack bars. So let's save and try it out. Now, if I submit the form with errors, it's red, nice. And if I submit valid data, it's green. Much clearer for the user, right? Now, what if we want to do something more interesting when the action button is clicked? Like, instead of just dismissing the error, what if we showed a help panel? Well, we can customize that behavior too. I've already created a help panel component. What we want to do is conditionally display this panel when the user clicks the action button in the error snack bar. To do this, first I'll add a show help panel signal to control visibility and initialize it to false. Next, I'll change the snack bar action label from OK to help. The open method returns a reference to the snack bar, so let's store that in a variable. Now, we'll use that reference to call the onAction method, which gives us an observable that emits when the action is clicked. We'll subscribe to it, and inside the callback, we'll set the show help panel signal to true. Okay, that takes care of opening the help panel. Now, let's add a function to close it. We'll call it close help panel, and just set the signal back to false. Now we need to add the help panel to the template. But first, we need to import it in the component's imports array. Okay, switching over to the HTML. First, I'll add an if block that checks the show help panel signal. Inside that block, I'll render the app help panel component. This allows it to appear or disappear based on our internal signal. Finally, we'll wire up a close event on the component that calls our close help panel method. All right, let's save everything and try it out. Now, I'll submit the form without filling it out. We get the error snack bar, but now the action says help. Clicking it opens the help panel, and clicking close inside the panel hides it again. Pretty clean, right? So that's it. We added Angular Material snack bars for both success and error feedback, styled them using global styles, and made the app more interactive by linking the snack bar action to a custom help panel. This is a really simple way to make your app feel more responsive and helpful for users. If you found this useful, please like and subscribe for more Angular tips and tricks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.